ಮೇಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ ಜೊತೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ.
Good afternoon. Jan this side. Sir, we are starting in next 5 to 7 minutes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Institute of Health Management Research, Bangalore, I warmly welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of Postgraduate Diploma Management, AI and Data Science in Healthcare, Batch 2024-26. Thank you for joining us.
This day marks the launch of a program which is first of its kind in India, designed to lead the future of digital health. With immense pride and excitement, we roll out red carpet to trailblazers of tomorrow. The very first batch of PGDM in artificial intelligence and data science.
I, Janisha, alongside Mr. Raj Mahadik, will be your host for the day. I extend my heartfelt welcome to our esteemed guests, Dr. C.S. Kedar, retired IAS, Senior Advisor, IIHMR Bangalore, and former Director General, ESIC. Dr. Uma Nambiar, CEO, Bakshi Parthasarathy Hospital, IISC Bangalore. Dr. S.D. Gupta, President, Management Board, IIHMR Society.
Guests who have joined us online, Mr. Neeraj Kumar Ghosh, Associate Vice President, Product and Program Management, IKS Health. Mr. Mukund Kulkarni, Director of Quality Assurance, Landmark Health Technologies Private Limited. Dr. Pallavi Rao, Senior Scientist Officer, Image Core Lab. Dr. Parul Nair, Head Data Science and Machine Learning, Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, Guest Faculty, IIHMR Bangalore.
Director, faculty members, proud parents, and of course, our new students. It is a moment of great pride and joy as we begin our new PGDM course in AI and data science for healthcare.
IIHMR Bangalore has always been committed to excellence in healthcare education as we look forward to support and guide and embark you to this journey. As a token of gratitude, I would request Dr. Usha Manjunath, Professor and Director, IIHMR Bangalore, to give bouquet to Dr. C.S. Kedar, retired IAS, Senior Advisor, IIHMR Bangalore, and former Director General, ESIC.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. To commence this auspicious occasion and with accord from Dr. S.D. Gupta, sir, and Dr. Uma Nambiar, who are present with us online, we will now invite our guest of honor, Dr. C.S. Kedar, retired IAS, Dr. Usha Manjunath, Professor and Director, IIHMR Bangalore,
Dr. Gyanchandra Kashyap, Faculty in Charge, Academics and Student Affairs, and Dr. Akash Prabhune, Program Coordinator for PGDM, AI and Data Science, to join us on the stage for the ritual of lamplighting.
प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं गौरीपुत्रं विनायकं भक्तावासं स्मरे नित्यम् आयुर्कामार्थसिद्धये आयुर्कामार्थसिद्धये प्रथमं वक्रतुण्डं च एकदन्तं द्वितीयकं तृतीयं कृष्णपिङ्गाक्षं गजवक्त्रं चतुर्थकम् आयुर्कामार्थसिद्धये लम्बोदरं पञ्चमं च षष्ठं विकटमेव च सप्तमं विघ्नराजं च धूम्रवर्णं तथाष्टमम् आयुर्कामार्थसिद्धये आयुर्कामार्थसिद्धये नवमं बालचन्द्रं च.
Thank you, dignitaries. As we begin with the program, I would like to request Dr. Gyanchandra Kashyap, Associate Professor and Faculty in Charge of Academics and Student Affairs, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon and warm welcome to distinguished guests, esteemed faculty colleagues, dedicated staff, and most importantly, our bright students and parents. With immense pleasure and deep sense of duty, I welcome you all to the beginning of another exciting academic year at the Institute of Health Management Research, Bangalore. As the faculty in charge, academics and student affairs, it is my honor and privilege to address you today. Welcome to our new students of PGDM in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science in Healthcare. You are about to begin an incredible journey of learning, growth, and discovery. Your presence here reflects not only your academic accomplishments, but also your enthusiasm to embrace new challenges and opportunities in the field of artificial intelligence and data science. And we are delighted to have you join IIHMR Bangalore. We look forward to the excellent contributions you will make to the institute and in your personal journey. This year, we have numerous exciting initiatives and projects planned. We are dedicated to advancing our curriculum, expanding our research capabilities, and enhancing our campus facilities. These efforts are focused on providing you with the best possible environment for learning and growth. We are also committed to fostering a culture of inclusivity and respect. Our diverse community is one of our greatest strengths, and we must continue to embrace and celebrate our differences. Let us all work together to create a supportive and welcoming atmosphere where everyone feels valued and empowered to succeed. As we embark on this new academic year of PGDM in AI and data science in healthcare, I encourage each of you to seize the opportunities before you. Engage with your peers, explore new experiences, push yourself to achieve your utmost potential. Always remember, education is not only about acquiring the knowledge, but it's also cultivating the skills and character, which is very important, needed to create a positive impact in the world. In conclusion, I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for being integral member of our vibrant community, IIHMR. Your enthusiasm, dedication, and hard work are what truly distinguish IIHMR Bangalore. Together, let us make this academic year a time of significant achievement, personal growth, and memorable experiences. Thank you, and once again, welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the warm welcome. It is now my distinct honor to introduce a dynamic and passionate leader who has an illustrious career spanning over 2 decades in academia and management. Recognized with the prestigious Bharat Ratna Indira Gandhi Gold Medal Award, her achievements underscore her dedication to excellence. I cordially welcome Professor and Director, IIHMR Bangalore, Dr. Usha Manjunath, to deliver the inaugural address and share her insights on this important occasion.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Very good afternoon to one and all. And it's a great honor for me to, present the inaugural address. And at the outset, I really welcome and guests of honor, Dr. Kedar sir, Dr. Uma Nambiar, our president, Dr. S.D. Gupta, and a force and a mentor and institution builder, a person who has been, the backbone and a pillar for this program. And I'm very honored to, welcome industry experts and visiting faculty, Neeraj Ghoshji, Mukund Kulkarniji, Dr. Pallavi Rao, Dr. Parul Naik. I also extend my special welcome and Dr. Gyan Kashyap, who is in charge of, academics, and Dr. Akash, who is the program coordinator for this new program that has come up. And of course, my dear faculty colleagues and, students and the first batch of PGDM AI and data science in healthcare. And I'm sure this is where you will always be very special to us. This is your, first batch for us. And like the first child, this is going to be always very special. And all the parents and, who have accompanied you, who are there to support you, it's a very special day for you as well as for all of us and all my colleagues and friends. As we move ahead and really look at, how IHMR has grown, and I'm very happy to share the growth of Indian Institute of Health Management Research, IIHMR Bangalore, since its inception 2004, especially in academics and digital health initiatives. So this year is also a special milestone for IHMR, being the 20th year of its inception. So, established in 2004, IHMR Bangalore specializes in educational programs and research in healthcare management. We offer, as you all know, postgraduate diploma in management, PGDM in hospital and health, with 4 specializations: hospital, health, health IT, and pharmaceutical management. The program is AICTE approved, MBA accredited, and AAU has accorded MBA equivalence. The program is very well recognized by major industry partners, and alumni of IHMR Bangalore are making a significant impact in the sector. In the year 2023, we have launched the doctoral level fellow program in management, FPM in healthcare, a 3-year AICTE approved program. Our other key verticals are research, quality, learning, and development programs, and reinforce the rigor of academics. As we moved along, aligning our growth with the paradigm shifts in the healthcare sector and fast pace of technology adoption, we have built human resource and infrastructure capability in the last 3 years. In November 2022, we launched the Center for Advancing Digital Health, ADMIRE, Advancing Digital Health Management, Innovation, Research, and Education. With a focus on digital health skilling, R&D, and innovations, we are poised to make a mark in the sector with a robust healthcare ecosystem, which is already existing in Bangalore, having a high number of healthcare providers, IT, startups, and availability of experts and professionals. I would really want to kind of reflect upon, as we really looked at how this whole aspect of moving very strongly into digital health came into being. Our senior management, Dr. S.D. Gupta, sir, and Dr. Ashok Agarwal, sir, thought, being in Bangalore, this, moving into digital health is very important for IHMR Bangalore. We definitely started envisioning our wider landscapes in tech-based healthcare, or what we now collectively call as digital health. In 2021, Dr. Professor Shadgopan sir accepted our request to mentor us in this new terrain of digital health. And Dr. Kedar sir became our energy engine and connected to government and other dreamers. We took a little roundabout route, successfully ran one program called, certificate course in digital ICU management with Cloud Physician. Now we are very proud. We have already completed 3 cohorts of that. More mentors took interest in our ideas. And so we have a whole range of entrepreneurs, tech entrepreneurs, Praveen Vats, Dr. Vishal Rao, Shri Krishna, Dr. Satish Prasad Rath, Mr. Mohan Kumar, Dr. Sham Vasdev Rao, and then a Cloud Physician team of Dr. Dhruv, Dr. Dilip, Dr. Shashi, really stood by us and really encouraged us to really do various things. Dr. Uma Nambia became our anchor for key programs. Dr. Nagendra Swami, our presently, he is president of Ramaya Medical College. He is the chairperson of our governing board. He encouraged us to really move ahead. So this became a very important milestone for us to kind of start dreaming, start doing various things. So now we have, over the 3 years, we have built infrastructure capability, have established, a digital health data and AI lab and innovation cell under ADMIRE, which is a game changer for medtech testing and skilling. So our faculty team is highly qualified and has experienced working with multidisciplinary teams from hospital management, public health, health IT, AI and data science, socioeconomic and population sciences, pharma, digital health, and interdisciplinary areas. We have also in this 3 years, related to digital health, have run certain short-term programs like executive program in, managing digital and connected hospitals. The other very important program has been with Cloud Physician, which we have all done, the certificate course in integrated digital ICU management. And we have also kind of got a lot of experience working with experts across conducting webinars, programs in clinical informatics, prompt engineering, and so on. So here we are, given that the landscape of healthcare is continuously evolving at an unprecedented pace due to the large-scale developments in new technologies, we are very incredibly excited to venture into revolutionary new program in digital healthcare by offering postgraduate diploma in management, artificial intelligence and data science in healthcare, which is a 2-year full-time program and approved by AICTE. This program is a perfect blend of AI, data science, and healthcare, and a healthy mix of engineering, data science, and healthcare domain to prepare the scholars for the future transformation that they will bring to the healthcare. The program curriculum is designed and is well planned, would engage students with multiple pedagogical approaches for enhancing learning and fosters innovation in healthcare. Of course, artificial intelligence and data science is an emerging wave, has a great potential for your career in the health sector. So this day marks a very special milestone for us, as well as for all of you who have registered and who have joined us and joined the IIHMR family. And this is a great milestone and a great day for all of us. Wishing you all successful and enriching learning experience at IIHMR Bangalore. You learn and we also learn along with you. And this is going to be a special year for us as we move ahead. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for the warm welcome and your wise words. Now we invite our guest of honor, Dr. C.S. Kedar, retired IAS officer from 1979 batch of Karnataka, bringing over 34 years of distinguished service. He has played pivotal role in numerous transformative initiatives.
As Director General of ESIC, he oversaw healthcare services for 62 million Indians and initiated medical educational programs. I formally request Sir to please share with us his words of wisdom.
Good afternoon to all of you. I think as a clue that Usha is going to inaugurate this program today. Yesterday, the Honorable Government of Karnataka laid the foundation for Queen City, not Twin, TWIN, no, is KWIN. Yesterday only in the Vidhan Sabha there is a program. That Queen City is knowledge, wellness, and innovation city. I think Sachin now must start planning, interacting with the people who are going to do that, because they are going to create a city very close to Bangalore, where wellness, knowledge, and innovation combine together. You will get a space to work on that. It will be space where top class, global standards. It's like Gift City in Ahmedabad, which came for financial thing. This will be for wellness. What a great thing. If you get some ideas in the next 2 years, thanks to Usha and the colleagues, you will get a space. Get hold of Sachin now itself, make a friend with him so that you will be allotted a space there to start a company. It's a remarkable day. In fact, Queen City, yesterday and today you have started with this. Because you have to be unique because you have to be the first, and you have to be unique because you are in Bangalore, and you are all around 360 degrees. You are all looking at IT companies. So, in fact, somebody was telling me that the health startup ecosystem Koramangala, I think, is #1 in global for health startup, but you are not too far away. HSR Koramangala belt is considered as the densest health tech startups. So, very great thing for you. Of course, if you see one of the advertisement that comes in YouTube, very good advertisement. That's the only one I don't skip. It says AI is not the technology of the future. It's already here. That's the advertisement, the way it goes. The first usage of AI, incidentally, Madam mentioned, but in a passing, but the entire gamut of digitizing ESI. ESI is Employee State Insurance Corporation. Runs a chain of 200 hospitals and 14 medical colleges pan-India. We were able to digitize the whole operations, right from recognizing the person who is going to be the beneficiary under ESI scheme, till preparing the balance sheet on 31st March night, having more than 40,000 crores input-output. Imagine, spent across this country, all of that could be completed on 31st March. So right up to that. In fact, before Aadhaar, Pehchan was the first identity card that was given. It was a 1,200 crore project, biggest project till Aadhaar came under. In fact, when Nandan came to Delhi, he studied our system before he improved upon. Of course, Aadhaar is much more improved version than Pehchan. The card that we gave was Pehchan. Okay, coming back to AI. So AI is already here for several years. One of the easiest things that AI can do is what is called pattern recognition. All of you must be using QR code for various payments. Anybody in this room who has not used QR code for payment? Okay, everybody has used. So that's a pattern recognition. Now, if you look at health, that is in financial sector. In health, radiology, of course, what we used to call earlier the X-ray. There is a lot of pattern analysis. What a radiologist does is a pattern analysis. Probably when Kalyan is going to, Shiv Shailam Kalyan is going to come and address you, he is going to tell you how digital X-rays, pattern analysis can be easily done, is being done in a very, very big way. It can sort, it can identify the outliers, it can sort according to various patterns of previous analysis, and it will also recognize who are all the specialists to whom this can be sent. I don't know. Days will not be too far off. There will be a right lung specialist, another will be a left lung specialist. So the right side of the lung will go to somebody, left side of the lung will go to somebody. Of course, because on the left side there is also a heart which could be obstructing the lungs, possible. So pattern analysis is something that is AI driven. It observes the patterns and learns. So it's already there. Second one, which is AI has been able to, just like your QR code, long ago, of course, long ago in the IT terms, I'm talking about 4 years ago, myself and Professor Shadgopan, we developed a platform called a software, which was relational question base. This was meant for people who are preparing for civil services. I'm a chairman of India for IAS, where we mentor people who prepare for civil services. Interviews are very hard nut to crack. So how does UPSC ask a question? They will ask you a question. You answer. Out of that answer, they will ask you the next question. All right? If you answer that, then they will ask you something else. Suppose you say, which is the problem? You say Bangladesh, which is our neighbor. And they will say, what is our relationship with Bangladesh? Then they will say, compare and contrast labor participation in these two. So these are all relational questions. So looking at this, Akash had another issue. If you look at the way initially doctors are asking questions to a patient, they are relational. The moment you say, of course, this has been developed, has been under used by our people. So Akash was thinking of developing. I hope now with so many students around, you should be able to develop. If you look at the question and answers, initially a doctor and a patient interact. It's mostly relational question. Suppose you say, I have temperature. The next question it will say, do you have high temperatures or middle? You say high temperature. It will say throughout the day or more in the morning, more in the evening. Right. Then it will next ask, do you get headache? So like that, every question is related to the previous question. So possible that initial questions would arrive from a pattern. Of course, the pattern will say, if you say eye problem, it won't ask you whether temperature is high or low. Then it will ask you something more. So the moment you say, I have an eye problem, the stream will be different. So possible that in future, some of the clerical portion of the work of an esteemed MS or MD doctor need not be done by human interface, but could be done, and it could be even done well at home. Before they come, these could all be sorted out and they can pigeonhole it into who are the people whom these people can meet. The third one that we have started, in fact, I showed it to Sachin. Maybe some other occasion if you can get, or maybe Praveen may come and show it to you, the original man. This we have developed for the schools. Of course, I'm provoking you with the idea so that we can get the land for you. Okay? The students of this course. First course here, all of you should have one startup there or one company there. Otherwise, what's the fun of Usha taking so much of trouble? Okay, this we are doing for 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th students. So there is a lesson. Acha, whenever you want me to stop, you please tell Akash, you are not in charge. You can say Thamba. Thamba. Thamba in Marathi means stop. Okay. So suppose there is a teacher does a lesson on Constitution. In fact, that's what I showed it to him, one lesson on Constitution. After the class is over, you want to learn more. You can ask various questions. I myself provoked the thing. I asked, what is the difference between, what is one of the specialties of Indian Constitution? So it itself put a question. Now you tell me first, I'll give you 4 options. It gave me 4 options, I answered. Then I said, what is the difference between Indian and US Constitution? It gave the key differences. Of course, all of you know that it's chat GPT based, but only important thing is what we call guardrails. Because since we are giving it to school students, you can't ask something which is irrelevant. You can't ask which is the next movie of Shah Rukh Khan. It will say out of syllabus. It will not say because it protects. Possible that if some of you who are, I think not, no, all of you are already booked for Queen City. Somebody else, our old students, if they want to know there is a problem in the hospital, if they can ask the platform that Akash is going to build. Suppose there's something needed, some essential equipment, you are as an administrator, you have to bring in. Probably if he can ask the question to the platform, for this material, who are all the suppliers who can give me in 24 hours? Right. He can also ask, this is a situation that I have come across in the hospital today, Are there any other hospitals which face similar situation and how did they overcome the problem? It can give you 10 options. Of course, ultimately you have to take a decision. You can't run away. You will be still there. Huh? Don't think that hospital will purchase, no chance. You have to look what is relevant for that and what is more suited for that culture of that hospital. So possible that most of our hospital administrators will be asking questions to find out solutions that are more art and based on the whatever has happened in the society. So important, as I told you, is the guardrail. Maybe when Praveen comes, we'll be able to. So the scope for use of AI in various forms of our life are going to be tremendous. Simply awesome. In fact, more problem will be how to ensure that we use it usefully. So you have to definitely on your own, you may have to start looking at people who are using some patterns of AI and data science. In fact, data mining. As DGES, I prepared a data center at Rohini and a DRC. Anybody knows what is DRC? I'm talking of a data center at Rohini in Delhi to keep the database. What is that database? Is CDRs. CDRs of 62 million Indians. What is CDR? CDR. I'm not a teacher here. That's why this habit of asking questions. Anybody? New students I'm asking. Otherwise, I will have to go to staff. It's not fair. CDR is clinical data record. So data center where clinical data records of 62 million Indians are there. I hope some of you can. I hope we'll be able to tie up with ESI so that the people here, if we can use that data, and he has established a lab here, at least some set of subset data, we can say that we want to use it for health purpose, not for commercial. I think we should get some data from ESI. So now DRC means Disaster Recovery Center. If something happens in Delhi, Rohini, some earthquake happens, something happens, there's mirroring. Every second it mirrors in Hyderabad, the DRC. Of course, based on some study, we have noticed that if a disaster happens in Rohini, it's never going to happen at the same time in Hyderabad. So Hyderabad will be the safe bet, and later on we can replicate something somewhere else if Rohini gets into. So now, as of now, there's a lot of problem in data management in health systems. Government has also got confused. As usual, we are confused, you are confused, ESI is confused. And unless we use the data, of course, hospital management is concerned, I don't think you will have much of a problem. I hope so, no? Hospital management. I am not talking of patient or clinical data management. But otherwise, if you look at if government allows us in future, because we were trying to do a small pattern analysis with his help. Suppose in a village or in an area, which are all the diseases that are prevalent? Which is the population subset which is having certain power? That could help us in doing a lot of decisions in public health policy and target our efforts and money towards that. Lots of scope. I think maybe we should meet on some other day. I can go on for next 2-3 hours because this is an area that excites me. The scope is enormous, especially in public health policy, using the data mining, data analytics is something going to be fantastic. As of now, we'll have a problem. Maybe tomorrow, IIHMR itself may have to give out some sort of a policy paper to government, say that this is how you have to maybe join with ESI, and then you say that we should have some way in which we should use it for public good. How do we use the existing data? Of course, anonymized data, various ways in which you can capture the data. I wish you all the best. I can tell you what the way I'm talking is very exciting to me. I'm very, very sure that all of you would be excited, and definitely will meet you soon. And whenever you feel that I can be of some use, I'll be more than happy to ensure that you are supported in a very small way, but small things only matter a lot. And I hope Akash can see his Maya through. Okay. Now you can use your students to start doing. Some of the students must be MBBS, no? Some of them. So you are okay. We can misuse you. Otherwise, good people should be misused. I always feel that the whole society should be based on how to misuse the good people to the maximum. Thank you very much. And all the very best. First batch, first course. We are so proud. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kedar. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Uma Nambiar, CEO, Bakshi Parthasarathy Hospital, IISc Bangalore, to share a few words with us.
Hello. First of all, I would like to apologize for the fact that I am not there in person, and I'm driving, so I'm speaking from a car. However, it doesn't take away the importance of my honor that I have in welcoming all of you as the first batch of the course, especially for AI and data science, because this is the one specialty which is much talked about. I attend seminars on AI, maybe there will be 3 in a week that we get invited to. But leaving aside the hype of it, I want to tell you how important it is and how such a crucial discipline is going to drive how healthcare is going to be looked at in the future. So I'm just putting my video off for a while because there will be a lot of disturbance and I don't want you all to get disturbed by that. So as Dr. Kedar was mentioning towards the end, and I want to take from there, it is about data management and an intelligent way of managing data for the healthcare systems. First, what we have to understand is that if we are going to write any AI algorithm, it has to be applied on data which is clean, which is correct, and that is what is going to determine. Can you just put that? Can I put the volume low? Sorry about that. So what we have to understand is that before we get on to understanding what is AI and how do you use it in healthcare, we need to all of us understand the crucial nature of the data that healthcare deals with. The first thing is that unlike your airline booking or your banking, which do not have a life and death situation, here every single decision we make and which through AI algorithms you guys are going to learn to support will affect the life of a patient. So therefore, what we write on and what we write about and what we are going to, let's say, help the doctors and the nurses with is extremely crucial. And that's your role. So please understand that you will not be just technology providers. You are as much a healthcare provider because it is based on the tools that you will provide the doctors that they will do the treatment. It's based on the tools that you will provide the nurses that they will manage the patient. Therefore, first, ensure the integrity of the data on which you work. So make sure that you have the right data sets. So you will learn this as you go along. How do you create data sets? What is a data set provided for a particular condition? What Dr. Kedar was talking about, radiology, pattern recognition. So there are data sets. Let's say there are data sets of chest x-rays, which will help you to diagnose TB versus cancer versus any other infective condition and things like that. So make sure that your basics in terms of understanding the integrity of data are very, very strong. So as you have a strong foundation, you will be able to do any further development on it. Then it comes to how much of AI will we be using in healthcare. Let me tell you that we are already using a lot of AI in healthcare, especially for simpler things which are just limited to pattern recognition and stuff like that. But going forward, for individual patients' disease management, creating digital twins towards precision management, doing population health management using integration of data and analyzing patterns within populations, within smaller group of populations, subgroups, or larger countrywide or global populations. There is a lot of use for large data management, and that can only be done through AI. And the field of AI is itself developing very, very fast. And I mean, since the time the large language models came and ChatGPT has come to our lives, almost everything changed overnight. I mean, I can always say that even the field of digital health before ChatGPT and after ChatGPT, there is a world of a difference. So such differences are going to happen, and there will be so many more such developments that are going to affect all of us. So therefore, it's an exciting field to be in. You are in the right place. You've made a right choice, but make sure that your basics are very strong. And for that, we are all here to help you. And I welcome all of you to this course, and I congratulate you for making a choice to join something which is the future of healthcare. And I once again congratulating and welcoming you. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to join you today. I will meet you all in person once I'm back. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, we welcome Dr. Shivdat Gupta, President Management Board, IIHMR Society. Dr. Gupta is a renowned public health professional with MD and Doctor of Philosophy in Epidemiology, Chronic Diseases from Johns Hopkins University.
An accomplished researcher, academician, he is known for his outstanding contribution in field of public health, hospital and health management, health systems and evaluation, contributing to more than 35 years of work. I request Dr. S.D. Gupta sir to deliver the presidential remark.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to be with you this afternoon. It's a landmark day in healthcare, especially while we are talking about something new, something different than what's being done. So let me first welcome you all and congratulate you all to join this new initiative of building on artificial intelligence and data science in healthcare. When I say healthcare, means I'm talking about health systems, people, medical care, patient care, and the systems. So we are very happy that you are with us and you will be with us for a longer time. I'd like to welcome Professor Kedar and Dr. Uma Nambiar and friends from the industry that they are with us today. So you are most welcome. As I said, this is a landmark day. Why did I say this? The reason behind this is I was looking at, what are the programs available worldwide and India on artificial intelligence and machine learning or data science. So there is a extensive development of technology in artificial intelligence in the industry, in manufacturing, production, many other aspects of the industry. This program which IIHMR Bangalore has started is the one only in healthcare. So this postgraduate program in artificial intelligence and machine data science is the first of its kind in healthcare. As Dr. Nambiar said and Dr. Kedar said, artificial intelligence has already come in and being extensively used. But the thing is how much we could develop in healthcare. When I say healthcare, it means what are those things or those activities or those areas in which we need accuracy, efficiency, and timely completion of the tasks. So accuracy is a big thing in medical practice or in patient care. What is very important? Important is the accuracy of diagnosis and decision making. How can we make accurate diagnosis or correct diagnosis? No, as medical professional, I come from medical professions. And when I was a student, say in 1968, how we were making diagnosis? We were making diagnosis on the basis of the patient history, a clinical examination, and some laboratory investigations, very basic one, which were available, like blood, urine, X-ray, chest, all those things we used to do and make diagnosis based on that. But that diagnosis was generally based on our subjective understanding of putting together the knowledge that we gain during diagnostic procedure. And very often we had to change our diagnosis and the disease management process. Now there is a lot of advancement in now healthcare and medical care. New technology has come in. There was nothing like ultrasound. There was nothing like MRI. So all these were not there. You now go to a doctor and then you find there are several tests which are related to genetics. So their treatment would now depend on using and analyzing the information available from the technologies we use in diagnosis. Because diagnosis is very important. Unless we correctly diagnose, we cannot initiate a specific treatment. And how long the treatment will go. Now, this is another question. So first question by the patient or the family of the patient is, what is the disease or what is the problem that I have? So one thing that you have to identify is what is the problem. Then second important thing, okay, sir, will I be cured? Will I be treated? Will I be okay? Will I be getting back to normal life? Now you have to tell them that what may be the potential outcome of it. So you work a lot on predicting the potential outcome, and then that outcome will depend on the efficacy of treatment and the prognosis of the disease. And then finally, after prognosis, the survival comes in. So in medical practice, you need to really look at diagnosis, treatment choices, the efficacy of treatment and treatment outcomes, And finally, the prognosis, how long it will take and what will be the outcome of the disease. So these are the challenges we face. We need to use the data that is available to us. So we were processing this data in our mind to make a diagnosis. Now, if we have accurate data and sufficient data, now this is where this computing, this digital health, and now artificial intelligence and machine learning that comes in. What I see the future lies with the artificial intelligence and use of data science in making diagnosis, in organizing and managing the treatment, what is the prognosis and disease outcome and treatment outcome. That's one part of the story. Then we have the whole system in the hospitals. Maybe the outpatient department, maybe the inpatient care, maybe operation theaters, maybe logistics and supply and inventory management, maybe, and a big way we record data. So there's electronic health records which are now being prepared. But finally, what is the use of all this unless we use it in improving patient care and improve quality of care? So that is one important area where we need to really work. Then other part of the story, so the systems must improve, the efficiency of systems in the hospital must improve. There, other than the systems in the hospital, there are other activities like pharmacovigilance, adverse drug reactions, or quality. These are some of the areas which require use of data and use it for improving care and satisfaction with the care. The other important thing is, so you need it for clinical care, you need it for the management of hospitals and hospital care. And then another important dimension is we all have experienced COVID pandemic. And you might have seen data projections and how correct they were. All these were assumptions that were made by modeling with whatever data was available with us. So it sounded like exaggerated number of cases of COVID, and what was the truth, nobody knew about. So it was all modeling based, and we made projections. To some extent, we were correct, but you also know about the vaccine, the controversies related to vaccine efficacy, and then how effective they were in preventing the disease. All these things happened with, but what is very important is the early warnings of pandemics or epidemics. Do we have a data system to predict the disasters? Do we have the data to predict the epidemics? I think this is one of the important uses of this artificial intelligence we are talking about. Similarly, in public health, how vaccination of children or vaccination of people will help to prevent the disease. What number of cases or what burden of the disease can be avoided with vaccination of the people or children? I think these are, we have a vast healthcare systems. We have primary healthcare systems, primary health centers, community health centers, district hospitals and district health systems, and then state and like that. And more importantly, that has come in now is the health and wellness centers. Now these are renamed as, it is slipping from my mind, Ayush mandir or something like that. So why these IIHMR centers or health and wellness centers have been created? The reason behind that is the disease burden patterns have changed in all over the world and in India. So from infections or infectious diseases, now the disease burden patterns have moved on to the chronic diseases and non-communicable diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, cerebrovascular diseases, or cardiovascular diseases, disabilities, all that, and road traffic injuries, mental health. India has the mental health disorders will be number 2 in our country in next 5 to 10 years. So now the disease burden patterns have changed. So now we need to identify the diseases early. So early detection is very important for all these communicable, non-communicable diseases. If you detect diabetes early, so now what government of India is doing, I just missed the cancers and the new cancers that we are seeing. So diabetes, blood pressure, heart disease, cerebral hemorrhage, and then musculoskeletal disorders. You might be seeing that so many people are going for knee joint replacement and all that. They're all subjective kind of thing. And then cancers. Now, what government of India has started, it has already been done in the developed world, in Europe and America, is early detection of cancers, early detection of diabetes. So we are doing screening in a large way, in a big way in India. How can we improve and fasten the early detection process with accuracy so that they can be brought under treatment? And then important challenge is to provide treatment on longer basis. Once you have diabetes, you have to take the medicine lifelong. Then there are issues of follow-up and monitoring the disease for longer time and the comorbidities or complications that can come in. Now, why I'm telling you all these stories? The disease burden patterns have changed, new technologies have come in, the population has also increased. So what we need is now we need a new tool. And this artificial intelligence has come in a big way, a relief to the medical profession and healthcare professionals. I can tell you this program, this postgraduate program in AI and data science in healthcare is the only one program in this country, which is approved by the All India Council of Technical Education. The reality is AI and data science are now well known, but still it's an elephant in a room in health systems or healthcare or health sector, you can say. So we need to really understand what is artificial intelligence in health, what are its applications, how these applications can be developed, and this technology can be harnessed in early detection, diagnosis, treatment, and improving disease outcomes, improving quality of care. And finally, a very important dimension you all need to understand is the access and availability of healthcare and reducing inequities, which is a big, real issues. Inequities is a big issue. I think this is very important. As I said, it is an elephant in room, at least in healthcare. So blind people, and there's an elephant, and they hold off either leg or the snout or the tail or whatever, or ear, they would say what the elephant is. So what I'm trying to say is we are exploring. We have designed the program. from our experience of artificial intelligence courses and our experience in health management and hospital management and pharmaceutical management. And we are trying to put together these concepts of technology, concepts of management, concepts of medical care or patient care and public health, putting them together to make use of artificial intelligence in various applications and use of this emerging technology. I would like to, it has been a bit longer that I have talked, but I thought I should make you aware that you are a very important person. You are the first of its kind who would be pursuing this course in artificial intelligence and data science. I did not talk about machine learning because that is the next one. Nothing moves without ultrasound, nothing moves with MRI today. Or there are so many other diagnostic things which are done. So what is there, and let us explore together. And in this program, not only that we will focus on, of course, theories, but more than that, if say theory is only 25%, we will focus more, say about 70% on practice, hands-on skills, and research, explore what this artificial intelligence should be in healthcare, what will be its application, and develop those applications, test those applications. I think you are the future leaders in artificial intelligence and data science in healthcare. Those who come early, they make a difference, and you are the one who are the first to come in healthcare with artificial intelligence and data science degree approved by the regulatory bodies in India, that is All India Council of Technical Education. I'm sure we will learn together. Don't try to find faults or deficiencies, because this is still an emerging application of technology. We'll do this together, we'll learn together. But I think in next few years, you will set the tone for this area, not only in this country, but globally. You are the future leaders. So my congratulations to all of you to have thinking of joining this program. And I believe you will be leading this area in future. So I like to just share with you when we started hospital and health management in 1995, 96 for the first time. People did not believe that this is a discipline, this is a subject. Now today what? In India, over 100 institutions are offering degrees in hospital and health management. And all hospitals, the government of India, ministries, they all need now MBAs, PGDM, graduates in managing hospitals and healthcare in this country and abroad. I see a future for you, like what we see today, hospital and health management. Artificial intelligence and data science will be a new area of application in better hospital management, health management, and improving care for people. Finally, it should lead to improving health of people and contributing to the development of the nation. So you are most welcome. Let us learn together. Let's work together. And I believe we will make a sense out of it. So thank you all for patient listening to my very ideas that come to me my mind here and there. So I've just tried to share with you what do I think of what initiative we have taken. And it's a challenge for you, challenge for us, and challenge for my faculty colleagues and Dr. Usha Manjunath. How do we carry it forward? So congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your words of wisdom and educating us about various aspects of healthcare. Now, we are a very special segment of today's program, that is unveiling of Admire logo and launch of our social media presence.
Tuning with time and technology, IIHMR Bangalore has worked towards digital health initiatives, and as a result, we are happy to have the Center for Advancing Digital Healthcare, which is called the Admire.
This center helps in nurturing ideas, digital health innovations, and provides platform for incubating digital health projects. It also aims in upskilling professionals in area of digital health.
The logo symbolizes not just our commitment to excellence in education, but also our dedication to integrating cutting-edge technology into the healthcare sector. I would like to invite Mr. Sachin Bhatt, Assistant Professor and Program Manager at Maya, to take us through this special moment.
Thank you. So we are working in the sector of digital healthcare. So I would request to reveal the logo, then I would take why we are talking on this, why digital health, and where are we now. Thank you. So this is our new logo, which we have thought for a long time. Maybe we have taken almost 2 years in the journey, and we have decided with this as a logo. So why this logo? I would give a little background. So you could see a line with dot, which represents the technology. And basically, we are in the healthcare sector and working on healthcare and systems and providing care, everything. So heart represents the healthcare. Now, binding technology and healthcare is our thing, and we are working in the areas of digital health technologies. And why the graphical representation of ECG, where it comes from, why that is there. Okay, you are bridging healthcare and technology, fine, heart and technology you've done. So now we are bridging it, but how to take it forward, or it needs heart to pump or to continuously generate this work, it needs energy. That ECG is basically an electronic pulses which provide heart to pump regularly and generate its energy and do its work. So whereas in our case, as I admire, the ECG represents the continuous progress in the healthcare and technology, where we do innovation, we research, we skill, and as well as we incubate the startups or ideas in the sector of digital healthcare. That is where the ECG, why two dots at the end? We are connecting the healthcare energy with the technology so that it continuously do its job and it continuously take the innovation and the healthcare technology solutions further long time, and we stay ahead so that we can establish something in the healthcare system doing with the technology. And admire, as you all know, madam also said that we are working on multiple things. And why a management institution wants to do this thing. So you know that we are the institution who started the healthcare management, and we know that where is the problem. And basically, if you see, Kedar sir was mentioning about the new sector which is coming in, where the startups and ideas can, pick up their, place to incubate and grow. So if you see in the sector of startups, everyone are technology or engineers working on something building. Basically, if you say in the healthcare, a doctor or life science graduate who are the one who can basically identify and define the problem. So, and engineers develop solution for it. We think that a little more ahead. Maybe I don't know. We might be wrong or we might be correct. So we are trying to establish that. So we identify the problem, we define the problem, and we can only build the solution for it using technology and other things. So this center would help, like who have already joined, and we are running with multiple people with HIT and AIDS students who are from life science background, learning technology and putting it together to build a solution which gives proper output what healthcare is required. So that is where this centers works, and we are trying to achieve something in healthcare with technology intervention. Thank you.
Thank you, Sachin sir, for the exciting talk. The logo seems very exciting, promising. As we delve deeper into today's event, we are excited to learn more about the program itself, which is designed to equip our students with essential skills and knowledge needed to excel in dynamic field of artificial intelligence and data science in healthcare.
To enhance our understanding of the program, I would like to invite Dr. Akash Prabhune, Assistant Professor and Program Coordinator, PGDM AIDS, to the stage.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for inaugurating this program. I will not take much time to just give you a brief why we started this program. So we had an hypothesis that going forward or in near future, developing technology would be much easier with your LLMs, your ChatGPTs, and all coming, making it easier for coding. But the hard part remains to increase the scale and reach of these solutions. So this is where the philosophy came that maybe the prototyping part, the development part, yes, the skills are required, but the skills should be enhanced to ensure that the product reaches the market and it gets the scale it requires to sustain in the market. Now, when we talk about sustainability and other aspects, obviously, India is a huge market. We have 1.4 billion people, and each one of them will have a health need. The overall health system across the world focuses on primarily preventing the healthcare, and thus, this program essentially focuses on preventive healthcare and how to create data and intelligent analytics that can help us to increase the longevity of the population and keep the healthcare and keep the population healthy of this country. That's the basics that the hypothesis revolved around this. We had worked on some research and we had worked around. So this program, like as all you know, is 2 years AICTE approved. We have 4 semesters. The estimate at the end of 1 year, so all details are available in our browser. But this is the brief about the program, why we started this, why we're working on this, and you guys who are joining this are the first batch. So again, the priority is not to get jobs, but to start creating innovation. Work on your models. You want to get a startup, we have opportunities to fund you, we have opportunities to connect with the industry. There's a lot of options that are available because the industry is moving forward. And AI at this point is much hyped across the industry. So there's also scope that you can grow much beyond what you started to plan to come and get admission here. Thank you all and welcome you all for this new program. Thank you.
Thank you, Akash sir, for the comprehensive overview of our PGDM program. Now we have the privilege of inviting a distinguished group of industry experts to share their insights and experience with us.
Our guests have extensive expertise in AI and data science applications within healthcare, and they will provide us with a deeper understanding of current trends, challenges, and opportunities in the field.
We are excited to connect with them virtually. Let's welcome our esteemed industry experts.
We welcome Mr. Mukund Kulkarni, Director of Quality Assurance, Landmark Health Technologies Private Limited, to speak a few words. Excuse me, sir. Sir, you're not audible, sir.
Mukund sir, I'm sorry, you're not audible.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, now you are.
Okay, sorry for the confusion. So there was some issue with my headphone. So I would want to welcome all the new joiners to the artificial intelligence data science batch. So basically, I come from the industry. I have corporate experience of around 20 plus years. So I have worked in companies like Philips. I was part of it for almost 8 years, and I worked on various modalities, MR, CT, X-ray. So I was part of some of the IT companies like Allscripts. I was also for some of the startups
I'm
as a
sorry,
consultant.
but your voice is cracking.
So I can vouch for the fact that IT landscape has changed over the past few years, especially the last 4 to 5 years. There have been an immense change, I would say, in terms of how
Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
especially the artificial. Yeah,
sir, your voice is cracking. We are not able to hear you properly.
still not audible.
Now it's better.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I can vouch for the fact that there has been a lot of change in the IT landscape over the past few years, especially data science and artificial intelligence coming in. So one thing is that artificial intelligence and data science are not specific software itself. So I mean, there are a lot of now the hardware equipments which are using artificial intelligence in data science. So in fact, what Dr. Gupta sir was telling, right? EHR. So I was part of one of the projects wherein, like let's say the doctors are very busy people. They do not have much time to go through all the documents and basically go to all the patients. It could be the primary details, right? Problems, allergies, medication, immunization. So they have a lot of patients to see. So in such cases, when there is a lot of manual effort required and when there are time, especially a constraint. So in those artificial intelligence comes into the picture. So I was working on a project wherein basically the artificial intelligence algorithm would give a summary to the doctor. So the doctor would know the patient details, patient history, patient problems, and what is the kind of treatment which has been given, and what in fact it would give some of the proactive measure as well on what could be the potential treatment to be given. So these are certain things which will really be helpful for the doctors. And also in some of the cases, like let's say medical coding, the ICD and CPD codes which are used to diagnose the diseases and provide the procedural terminologies. So even in these cases, I mean, let's say instead of doing the this one actions manually, like coding CPD codes, ICD codes, which is very time consuming, artificial intelligence has reduced it a lot. So in the current company which I've been working on, it reduced it by almost 70 to 80%. So the machine algorithms are taking care of the coding part, CPD and ICD codes. I also like to give an example of diabetes. I mean, like let's say the medical devices in this one, right? Artificial intelligence, how it's being used. So let's say we take a device. So this was one of the cases which I was working on, diabetic retinopathy. So in these cases, the artificial intelligence algorithm looks at the screen, the images, the icon images, and it will give a proactive diagnosis, and it will basically tell if the person is diabetic or not, and is affected the retina or not. And also, if you look at artificial intelligence itself, in the various stages of software development, it could be from the requirements, design, development, testing, maintenance. So all in each and every aspect of the software development lifecycle. So artificial intelligence is being used. And also, as Kedar rightly mentioned, so you don't need to go very far. I mean, you have a lot of startups, especially healthcare and medical companies, which have come up in HR and like, so there are a lot of companies in electronics as well, which are working on these kind of technologies. So there are some challenges in terms of it. So am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are. Because of some technical glitch, we can continue your session after some time. Will it be fine?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Next, we have with us Dr. Kirti Uday, Head Academics, Max Healthcare Institute, Chair Academic Council, IIHMR Bangalore, to enlighten us with her words.
Thank you. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible. Please go ahead.
Thank you. So, respected S.D. Gupta sir, Usha Manjunath ma'am, faculty members, and my dear students, it's really a golden opportunity that you all have joined this prestigious program that is PGDM in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. I hope you must have done a lot of homework before joining this program, and I would like to add few more points in this. It is expected that by 2025, the AI in healthcare in India is expected to grow by 1.6 million. And you must be thinking that why this growth is phenomenal, why there is a need for so much of AI application and digital health application in the healthcare of India. So the reason behind is, whether it's Max Healthcare or any hospital, we are looking for enhanced patient safety, improved patient outcome, reducing the cost, optimizing the resources, and overall increasing the efficiency of operational excellence. So this is not possible just by managing the human resource and defining the process manually. So in this process, AI has played an instrumental role. And in fact, at our institution, we are working in different domains of AI and digital health, right from a patient appointment system, till clinical decision support system, patient feedback system, legal and compliance applications, and definitely data analytics. So there is a huge scope of working in the field of AI and digital health, and we are still progressing. And there is a lot of opportunity for the youngsters to work in this field, to innovate something, to come out with the creativity, and then overall help in improving the health standard of India. As of now, we still need good number of doctors and the healthcare beds to meet the patient need, and we are still struggling for that. And this is not possible till the time we apply the AI applications in the field of healthcare. And you must be aware that how virtually we are strong now with respect to telemedicine, EHR, AMR, with respect to virtual care and virtual monitoring. So welcome to all the young students who have joined this program. I think the opportunities are enormous. You will have a lot of learning. My faculty members sitting over there, definitely they will teach you a lot of things, and you will get a lot of opportunity to apply your concept into the practical aspect. So with this, all the best to everyone. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to address the newcomers. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have with us Dr. Pallavi Rao, Consultant Radiologist, Image Core Lab. Ma'am, we please request you to speak a few words.
Hello, good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah. So I work in the field of development of radiology for development of artificial intelligence algorithms to improve work efficiency in the field of radiology. So I think AI, as mentioned by all the previous speakers, is taking over the every field of analytics by storm. And this is an age where we are having a lot of development in this field, and in radiology is no exception. So today, as was mentioned by the earlier speakers, we have a lot of AI algorithms that are designed specifically to detect pathologies on radiological images. So as we know, radiology is it's not possible to treat patients without radiological investigations today. And every patient that comes to the hospital undergoes several tests like CT, MRI, ultrasound. And these tests are very voluminous. Earlier, we used to have very few images and they were processed quickly, and there were limited resources. Now, with the expansion of radiological services, the number of increase in the number of radiologists has not been able to keep pace, and therefore help from AI algorithms is causing a lot of stir in this industry. So what we have developed is, for example, algorithms which can auto detect intracranial hemorrhage in CT scans. We can detect, chest tuberculosis in chest radiographs. We can detect a lot of different kinds of, emergency pathologies, which is very vital because all doctors cannot read radiology images. And with the help of AI, a lot of general practitioners and doctors working in the peripheral centers are also able to, address the shortage of radiologists. And of course, this is not yet licensed to be used. However, we might get there in future with the progress that is being made. So right now, what AI is doing is by detecting the pathologies before a doctor actually gets to see the images. It reduces the time that is taken for the radiologist to analyze, and it gives the results or the reports to the patients earlier than expected. And doctors are able to attend to positive studies first when they have a long list of cases. So this is called as triaging. So when you have a long list of patients that you need to see, you can prioritize reporting studies which are positive and which have critical findings. So in all these fields, we have made great stride. However, AI has not reached that level where it can replace the human eye. So the human in the loop is right now very vital. And having said this, I welcome all of you have for having made this choice to do your PG in the field of artificial intelligence. So the scope is, I think, very vast, and the engineers working in our team, they have made great progress, and they have developed algorithms that are at par with what is being developed all across the world, and we are able to cater to a lot of hospitals. We have just started. It's a small first step, but of course, in future, it's going to revolutionize healthcare. That's what I would like to say, and I would like to end my small brief about artificial intelligence. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we have Mr. Mukund Kulkarni, Director of Quality Assurance, Landmark Health Technologies Private Limited, to speak with us.
Hi, so am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay, thanks. Sorry for the glitch last time. So initially, I want to welcome all the new joiners to the Artificial Intelligence Data Science batch. So a warm welcome to you all. So basically, I come from the industry. I have around 20 plus years working in the corporate sector. So I worked for various companies. I worked for Philips for almost like 8 years, and then I was working for Allscripts. Recently, I was working for Optum. And also, I have worked as a consultant for some of the medical devices startups, who are basically startups who are working on various kind of ICU kind of devices, diabetic retinopathy kind of devices. So I can vouch for the fact that the IT landscape has changed drastically over the past few years. So when I started my career in the early 2000s, the software development was completely different, and there was a lot of manual work required. But now, over the past at least 3 to 4 years, a lot of changes have happened, and that's because of the changes in the artificial intelligence and healthcare and data science. And one thing is that artificial intelligence and data science are not specific to software itself. In fact, many of the medical devices, which comprises half hardware also, they require artificial intelligence. They're using artificial intelligence, build up artificial intelligence. So to give an example, so I was part of a software company which was working on EHR, electronic records. If you can,
Am I audible to you?
detailed documentation, patient summary.
Sorry to interrupt, but your voice is
Hello?
cracking. Yes, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt, but your voice is cracking once again.
Okay. Is it better now, or?
Yes, sir. Now it's perfect.
Okay. So the doctors are people, so we have to go for
Hello, Mukul
to
sir.
treat a patient rather than.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mukul, can you disconnect the phone and speak without that? Maybe that would improve the clarity. Because the voice is breaking in between.
So yeah, so looks like a network issue at my place. So yeah, so basically
Okay.
yeah, so is it still same problem?
It will recur, sir, actually. The voice is breaking. If you're able to connect
Okay.
the phone on speaker.
There's no internet issue.
Okay.
Yeah, let me try. Yeah. So this is required for me because it's a Bluetooth connected one. So
Okay. Yeah, that's what is causing the issue, sir. That's like the audio is breaking in between. Or maybe you can continue later, so we'll go to the next guest now.
okay, that should be fine. Yeah.
Thank you to all our speakers for their enlightening contribution. This inauguration marks a significant milestone in our journey, and it would have not been possible without support and contribution of many individuals.
Let us take a moment to reflect on the collective effort that has brought us here. I would like to invite Mr. Vinay R., Assistant Professor, IIHMR Bangalore, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, all. welcome you all and thanks for like attending the session and the inaugural one. So from first, I would like to thank Gyan sir, who sort of told about IHMR culture and how it would be life at IHMR. And later, I would like to thank also Usha Manjunath ma'am, who gave the inaugural address and spoke regarding what was the path of IHMR leading to the new course and also how we are sort of working on the digital health aspect. Later, Kedar sir sort of spoke as a guest today, who gave info regarding how pattern recognition and also conversational AI and NLP can be used in healthcare, and also how we can sort of plan to do startups and in the Queen cities if it's possible to replicate whatever the concept which we are planning and start a startup there. And next, Dr. Uma Nambiar ma'am also spoke, who spoke regarding the data integrity, how it's essential to obtain good models, and also she spoke like future would be in precision medicine, where each individual details would be taken and sort of model can be built wherein we'll be able to focus on the specific individual, what is the outcome that's necessary. Later, the Dr. H.D. Gupta sir gave the presidential address where he spoke regarding how subjective diagnosis and medicine treatment is getting replaced by data-driven decision making, and also how you will be the first of its kind, having the specific skills of all management as well as healthcare as well as technology. Later, Sachin revealed regarding the IHMR Admire logo, and you'll be also working in that lab and building your own applications and deploying them, and also building a product out of it, and maybe if possible, also incubating it into a final product. And finally, Akash sir also revealed regarding why we started this course and where its vision is and where we are planning to take it. And finally, the guests also spoke regarding various applications of where AI can be used. And like, I welcome you all. I'm working as an assistant professor here. Previously, I worked as a data scientist. I'll be teaching all the hands-on skills that whatever you require. As Gupta sir was suggesting that 70% of the course will be hands-on. You'll be learning a lot of practical skills, and you'll also be having the theoretical knowledge also whatever is required. I welcome you all, and it's great starting. This is the first batch, and I'm also waiting to mingle with you guys and teach you guys. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Now, as we approach the conclusion of this momentous event, let us stand together in respect and unity as we honor our country. I kindly request everyone to raise for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we conclude this inaugural ceremony. Thank you so much for your cooperation. I would like to again welcome our very first batch of PGDM in AI and data science in healthcare. You're not just a part of a program, you're making history, embarking on a journey that promises to change lives and rewrite the future of healthcare.
Here's to a successful journey ahead of PGDM course, bringing together growth, prosperity to the nation. Once again, thank you for being such a great audience, for being a part of this.